If you look to your right, you will see a Chansey being consumed by a cave wall. As it screams in agony, there's nothing more that I can do. As a child, when I first laid eyes on Pokemon, I instantly fell in love. I remember when my dad took me to Walmart and to my surprise bought me my first Pokemon game. That was Pokemon Yellow with the matching Game Boy Color. Ever since that day, video games have played an important role in my life. I can honestly say that video games helped mold me into the person I am today. So after completing both Scarlet and Violet, it would be befitting to share my thoughts in this review. Before I start this video, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Now let's get on with the video. The region of Paldea is by far the most beautiful region that I've ever experienced in a Pokemon game. Unlike Pokemon Arceus with its enclosed areas, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet's vast open world is unlocked as soon as you finish the tutorial and depart from the academy. With the region of Paldea at your fingertips, you'll be able to go any and everywhere at your discretion, of course. As you travel from town to town, you will notice that developers at Game Freaks put a lot of thought into the architecture. The only critique I can make regarding this topic is the frequent and inaccessible buildings and the lack of variety when it comes to stores. Even though you can only wear different variations of the school uniform, I give credit to the developers when it comes to the character customization. They have a variety of options so that you can make your character aesthetically pleasing. As an African American, I appreciate the developers' attention to detail when it comes to hairstyles. I chose the taper fade with the afro for my character because I wanted him to become a certified lover boy like Drake. In this generation of Pokemon, there is a new mechanic called terrestrialization. This allows one Pokemon in your party to either supercharge its offensive attacks with the identical Terra type, or you can change their type completely and shake things up for your opponent. Every Pokemon can change their type with the use of terrestrialization, so let your imagination run free and find the perfect Terra type for your Pokemon. Pokemon Scarlet and Violet have 3 main story missions. The first plotline is your standard Pokemon story about defeating all 8 gym leaders and the Elite Four in order to become Pokemon champion. As you travel from gym to gym, you will notice that every gym along with its respective town and or cities are unique and different from one another. I really enjoyed the Olive Roll Challenge and the Snow Slope Challenge, which gave me that Winter X Games feel. The second storyline focuses on Team Star. Team Star is a gang of troublemakers formed by some academy students and are known for harassing others on campus. Your job is to disband this group by defeating all 5 squad leaders at their respective bases. This section of the story introduces the Team Star base challenges. Even though all 5 bases are in different locations, every base challenge operates the same. After you defeated a guard in a regular battle, you enter the base and are only allowed to use 3 of your Pokemon. You will have 10 minutes to defeat 30 Pokemon using the auto battle mechanic before facing off against the leader of the base. The third and final storyline of the game goes over the Herba Mystica and its mysterious origins. This portion of the story explains how the Herba Mystica plant, Titan Pokemon, and Area Zero are all linked. Let me be the first to tell you that the ending is spectacular. For the sake of the plot, I will not go into any further details regarding this section of the story. In my opinion, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet has the best story out of all the previous generations. I love how the game was somewhat challenging, especially for the experienced Pokemon player. I also enjoyed gym challenges, base challenges, Titan battles, and Terra raids. Unfortunately, this is all overshadowed by the numerous technical issues. Game Freak should be ashamed of themselves for releasing this unfinished game. It seems like they have adopted the same tactics as other game development companies. As a Pokemon fan, I refuse to give Game Freak a pass. The frame rate was garbage, the textures were garbage, and don't get me started on the co-op. We've all seen what the Nintendo Switch is capable of. Just look at Zelda Breath of the Wild. Developers at Game Freak did the bare minimum and let greed overrule their judgment. I will go as far to say that they have done a disservice to the franchise along with its fan base. If you so happen to be one of those Pokemon fans that gave Game Freak a pass for their lack of effort in the development of this game, you're an idiot. As a 20+ year Pokemon fan, it hurts me to say, but I give this game a 4 out of 10. That will do it for today's video. Let me know in the comments section what was your thoughts of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet and if it met your expectations. Be sure to like and subscribe. See you guys on the next one. Peace.